This is how you can attach objects to any surface in Premiere Pro. First, I've already imported the clip onto the timeline. Now, with the text tool, we're going to add the desired text. If needed, you can tweak the font and other settings from the Effect Controls panel. Next, extend the text layer to match the length of your video clip. Then, with the text layer still selected, go to the Effects panel and search for the corner pin effect. Double-click it to apply. Now jump over to the Effect Controls panel and scroll to the bottom. When you click on the corner pin section, you'll see 4 blue circular handles appear. You can now adjust the position to match the text perspective with your video. Zooming in on the preview screen will help you make more precise adjustments. I only need to change the letter spacing and the font size, but you can also modify the position and scale of the text as needed. Just a few tweaks should do the trick. In the motion section, you can also adjust the X and Y position values if necessary. To give the text a 3D look, let's add a text shadow. Make any adjustments you want here to get the desired result. Now, go back to the Effects panel and add both the VR Glow and Drop Shadow effects. In the VR Glow settings, set the Luma threshold to 0, then adjust the parameters in the Drop Shadow section as per your preference. Don't forget to zoom out of the preview screen when needed. At this point, you should have a nice result, but it's not just limited to text. You can add an image as well. Let's apply same corner pin effect to a logo, for instance, following the same steps as before. From the text layer, copy the VR Glow and Drop Shadow effects and paste them onto the image layer. Now, as you can see, there's no camera movement in this particular clip. So, let's switch to another example. This time, I've attached a different video clip instead of text or an image. Here's the challenge. Now we need to track the camera's motion. With the attached video layer selected, go to the Effect Controls panel and click the stopwatch icon next to position to set the first keyframe. Move the playhead to where the pillar in the video moves out of the frame and adjust the X position value. It looks better now, but there's still some top to bottom camera movement. We need to pinpoint the specific frame where this up and down motion happens and adjust both the X and Y positions accordingly. Just click on the motion section to highlight it and use the selection tool to adjust the position. Once that's done, things should look a lot better. But the attached video clip needs to sit behind the subject in our scene. To fix that, find the frame where the subject interacts with the attached video clip. Hold down the Alt or Option key and drag the video clip to duplicate it. Cut and remove the left portion of the duplicated video layer. With the duplicated layer selected, go to the Effect Controls panel and click the pen icon to create a free Bezier mask. Set the mask feather to 2. Zoom in on the preview screen for better visibility. Next, click around your subject to create the mask. In the Effect Controls panel, click the stopwatch icon next to mask path. Move the timeline forward 1 frame and adjust the mask points as needed. Repeat this frame by frame adjustment until the subject fully passes by the attached video clip. I know this is much more easier to handle in After Effects, but I just wanted to show you that it's possible in Premiere Pro too, and this is what you will end up with.